Hello, I'm Nightmaaron, and welcome to the Horrorscope. This is a game by Random Studios that did the Test trilogy. So I wanted to look at more of their games because I truly enjoyed their games, and if you haven't had a chance to play those games in the Test trilogy, I highly recommend it. So we're going to jump in this together. Who is this new character? Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. You will be asked a series of questions, and you must answer them honestly. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with truth, even if that's hard to face. Sound familiar? We all want a positive outcome. We don't always get what we want, however. What you'll find here may be disturbing. The truths you uncover, do you want the truth? If you're sure, then continue. The process is very simple in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. As long as the answers you provide to the questions are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. So it's real similar to the original Test games. But I'm not sure which came first though. Was it this or the Test? I'm not sure. Call it natural intuition, a sixth sense, if you will. This is you. This is your own mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain working as a defense mechanism. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Create your own circumstances in your mind. Answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you seem fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience we are about to begin with a series of questions. And provided that you're a willing participant, we will be unlocking some substantial information today. Most likely, information that you could regret learning. Great. The last game made me cry. Ready, set, go. Are you afraid of the dark? No. Would you consider yourself to be a loner? Yes. Do you ever feel alone even when in a crowd? Yes. If you knew the date of your best friend's death, would you tell them? No. And I'll tell you why, because I wouldn't want them to stress out about that date and fear that date approaching. So I think I would say no. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Yes. Are you uncomfortable in deep open water? Yes. If you could give up your friends to become rich and famous, would you? No. If you looked into a crystal ball and saw that the love of your life was going to hurt you badly, would you leave them? So here goes that circumstance thing that Alice discussed earlier, the no-faced Alice. The circumstance that comes into my head is I could see what they're going to do and potentially change that outcome. So would I leave them? No, based on that theory alone. Because I would try to stop that theory. Would you consider yourself to be courageous? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a shallow person? Look at me. Do I look like a shallow person? I can't even admit to the person I have feelings for stuff, so no. But kind of not courageous either, I guess. Do you fear the unknown? Like, my instinct instantly went to yes. Because I do fear the unknown. But I don't know. 'Cause I don't fear... I'm thinking too deep about it, but I'm going to say yes, because instantly I think so. Does answering a ringing phone give you anxiety? No. If you found a suitcase full of money, would you keep it? Well, if it had no name on it, yes. And that's the circumstance that comes into my head. Does the name John mean anything to you? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be manic? No, I don't think so. It depends on what, let me look up the definition of manic. Because there could be many definitions of manic. Because there's like manic episode, manic depression. No. Because it's like frantically busy, frantic, showing wild, apparently deranged excitement, energy. No, that's not me. I'm kind of calm and laid back. If you watched my YouTube channel, you notice I'm a very calm and laid back kind of person, so. Do you get bored easily? No. Because I'm always doing something, like working or something like that. Do you ever take dangerous and unnecessary risks? No. Would you consider yourself to be a thrill seeker? No, I don't actively look for a thrill per se. I mean, I like amusement parks and stuff, but I don't actively look for a thrill, like go cave diving or nothing, so, or base jumping or whatever it's called, cliff diving, you know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. So no. When you die, would you like to be cremated? Now, see, I've thought about this, and I don't really know the answer to this. I don't know if because it creeps me out to think I'm buried in a vault where bugs can get to me, which they say they can't get to you, but bugs always usually find a way. I don't know. And being cremated sounds harsh too, but I do like the idea of like the tree thing, but that tree could eventually get cut down unless it's in a certain area where it's protected. The bio-burial things, I kind of like that. But then again, there's the bug thing. So, but I don't think I want to be cremated, so I'm going to say no. Would you ever kill an animal under any circumstances? If it was attacking me, yes. And I had no other option to get away from it, yes, I would. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? Oh, yeah, for sure. Are you a jealous person? I never used to be until I got one of my previous relationships. I got cheated on a lot. So I'm kind of like, it's not so much jealous, but I have trust issues, which tend to make me jealous per se. But I'm trying to work on it, but I would have to answer this as yes at this current time. And do I like that? No, I don't like that at all. But I'm trying to better myself and get over that. Would you consider yourself to be an empathetic person? Yeah. Do you like animals more than people? Yes. Are you a virgin? No. This is all very interesting. Okay. Do you love your mother? Absolutely. Do you love your father? Yes. Do you enjoy taking long, relaxing walks? I do, actually. Is Halloween one of your favorite holidays? It is my favorite holiday. Do you believe in a higher power of any kind? Yes. If Satan were watching your every move and you knew it, would you feel uncomfortable? No. Do you partake in any form of drug activity? No. Do you drink alcohol? Occasionally, yes. Oh God. Do you have any sexual fetishes or fantasies that you'd consider bizarre or uncommon? Maybe a little. But, I mean, not like really crazy. But like being tied up or something. I don't know if that's like bizarre or uncommon though. I'm going to say yes, just because I don't know where that would lie. Like, not like BDSM stuff, but more of the romantic kind of fetishes stuff, I guess. I don't know, because I'm a pretty heavy romantic person. So I'm just going to say yes and shut the fuck up about that. Very interesting. Do you thrive under pressure? Well, yeah, in my field, I'm under pressure constantly, so my line of work, so yeah. If you could end the world with a push of a button, would you do it? No. Do you sometimes hope for the coming of a zombie apocalypse? Well, I love zombies. I do. And my channel is based around a zombie game. But do I really want a zombie apocalypse? No. Because my fat ass would be somebody's brunch. Have you ever killed an animal? No. I had to think. I've been hunting before, but I never killed anything. If you had to resort to cannibalism to survive, would you be able to do it? No. And I added to do it in there myself, but no, I wouldn't be able to. Do you like guns? I do actually like guns. I like shooting. Do you like knives or other bladed tools or weaponry? I like swords. Do you like blunt objects such as hammers or bats? Well, I do in 7 Days to Die, so I'm gonna say yes. Do you believe in aliens? Well, this is a deep subject for me because like how I touch my glasses like a nerd. We cannot be so arrogant to think in this vast universe that we're alone. And some of you may agree with me or think I'm crazy, but we are far too arrogant to think that we are the only beings in this vast universe of space that we have no idea what's out there. And when you think about it, like a star could be a planetary system, and you see all these stars, which could be so many planetary systems. You know, we cannot be so arrogant to think that we are the only beings that exist. We can't be. There is so much out there that we have no clue about. So, do I believe in aliens? I don't know if that's what they'd be classified as. Yes, I guess so. Theoretically, if you had the opportunity to go to a space on an alien vessel, would you go? Yes. As long as I wasn't being poked and prodded on. And I'm going to assume the scenario that's in my head, I would say yes. If you could leave Earth and go to space, never to return again, would you leave? If I could take my mom and whoever else wanted to go with me, yes. Did you know that 20% of koala bears have chlamydia? I did not know that. That one wasn't really relevant. I just thought it was interesting. Are you alone right now? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Do you get starstruck easily? No. Have you ever said a prayer? Yes. Do you believe in magic? No. Do you believe in angels? In a way, yes. Do you believe in demons? Yes. If you knew you could summon a demon, would you do it? No. Speaking of demons, have you played other games released by random studios such as The Summoning, The Twins, The Test, or perhaps even Naked News? Yes, I have. Good for you. This is why you're my favorite. All right, now that shameless plug is over, let us continue. If you could travel back in time, would you? Yes, because I would fix a lot of shit. Do you like horror movies? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be evil? No. Would you consider anyone to be evil? Yes. 1% of the population are sociopaths, which means that out of 100 people that you've encountered in your life, you've met at least one sociopath. Chances are you speak to a few of them on a daily basis. Did you know that? Well, not in so many words, no. Go away! I wish I wasn't having to use screen capture. Do you think that you could potentially be a sociopath? No. It's better to kill than be killed. Do you agree? Well, if the scenario in my head is thinking if I'm being threatened, like with a gun and somebody's going to shoot me, I would shoot them to save myself or my family. But only in that kind of scenario. Like, not in a sociopathic way. The scenario in my head says, if I was being threatened with a gun and they were going to shoot me, if I didn't shoot them first to save my life, I would. So, I guess so. Do you think that stealing from big corporations is acceptable? No. Stealing is not acceptable, really, in any means. Are you afraid of anyone in your life? Afraid of anyone in my life? Not currently in my life. But in the past, yes. So is it meaning right now in my life or in general? I'm going to say yes. Do you enjoy gambling? No. Are you afraid of spiders? Some, yes. Do you believe in the legendary monsters such as Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster? No. Do you believe in vampires? No. Not in that form, per se. Do you? Uh-oh. Okay, we're back. The game crashed, and I had to go back through and answer all the questions, which you guys didn't get to see, thankfully. So we're picking up where we left off. Do you believe in lycanthropes? No, which I believe is werewolves. Do you have an addictive personality? Yes. Do you like to cook? Not really. Would you say that you're a confident person? Absolutely not. Do you think you're physically attractive? No. Do you think you'd make a good romantic partner? Yes. Do you lie to people on a daily basis? No. Do you suffer from anxiety? Yes. Do you suffer from depression? Yes. Do you exercise daily? No, but I need to. Do you stay hydrated frequently? I do. Are you afraid of drowning? Yes. Are you afraid of home invasion? No. Have you ever broken a bone? Yes. If a killer were in your house, would you run or fight? That's not a yes or no question. I would fight. If your house was on fire and you could safely get out, but in order to save your family or pets, you'd have to venture back and sacrifice your life to save theirs. Would you do it? Yes. If you contracted a fatal, incurable disease that only gave you 3 years to live, would you try to pass it on to someone else intentionally? No. If you were being haunted by an evil spirit, would you continue to stay in the house? Yes. If I told you that you are currently being haunted by an evil spirit, would you believe me? No. Is money one of your favorite things? No. Do you like quiet, relaxing music? Not really. I mean, I do, but I listen to a lot of heavy metal too. I like all music. I love music in general, so in that situation, do I like quiet, relaxing music? Yes, but I like all music, so. Do you enjoy loud, aggressive music? Yes. Are you afraid of dolls? Kind of. I'm gonna say yes, because some dolls creep me the fuck out. Once bitten, twice shy. Do you agree with this expression? Yes. Do you believe in love at first sight? I believe in lust at first sight, but not love at first sight. Do you believe in the idea of soulmates? Yes. Have you ever had a one-night stand? Yes. Do you have a sweet tooth? Not really. Do you enjoy a bit of drama and chaos in your life to keep things interesting once in a while? No, I hate drama. Do you like fire? Not really. I mean, I like campfires and stuff and hanging out by the fire, but do I like fire in general? No. Is there anything that you're passionate about in life? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a gentle person? Yes. Are you afraid of conflict? Yes. Have any of these questions made you nervous? Not really. Are you feeling relaxed at this moment? Yes, but I'm a little irritated that the game crashed. Do you think anyone hates you? Yes. Do you hate anyone in particular? Yes. Are you prone to holding grudges? No, I'm not, but there is somebody that I hate. Forgive but never forget. Do you agree with that statement? Yes. Everything happens for a reason. Do you agree with this statement? No. Do you like explosions? No. Do you enjoy the smell of burning firewood? I do. Are you afraid of flying? No. I get nervous, but afraid. Are you afraid of I get nervous on flights, but I'm not afraid of flying. Are you afraid of driving? No. Do you think that war between nations is healthy? No. Would you consider yourself to be open-minded? Yes. Do you ever dream about being chased? Yes, I have before. Do you ever dream about hurting someone else? No. Would you consider yourself to be a violent person? No. If I were to tell you that hell was coming for you, would you know what I meant? No. If your answers to these questions could supernaturally predict your potential fate, would you believe it and use it as a cautionary procedure to change your future and save your own life? Well, it's a game, so I don't believe it can do that. Although this game has proven to be very on key with some things, I don't believe it could do this, no. That's rather unfortunate. Would you consider yourself to be incredibly self-aware? Not really, because I'm kind of an airhead. If I told you that mirrors were a gateway to another realm, would you believe me? No. Can you feel someone watching you right now? No. Can you hear the whispers yet? No. Do you feel cold? No. Do you feel uneasy? No. Do you feel like something is coming? No. If something were coming, do you have a good idea of what it might be? If something were, it would be one of my dogs. Do you enjoy the taste of blood? No. Would you rather bleed out than to be set on fire? Yes, because you just go to sleep. Would you help your best friend cover up a murder they committed? No. Do you think about death often? Well, kind of. Yes, because my job. Do you think you'd survive if you had to fight off a pack of wolves barehanded? No. Would you stay overnight in a haunted house by yourself if someone dared you to do it? Yes. If someone were trying to kill you, do you think you could take their life if you had to? Yes. If your mother turned into a zombie, do you think you'd have what it takes to put her down? Yes, because I wouldn't want my mom to be like that. If there's a hell, do you think you're going there? Yes. Have you ever attempted to contact spirits? Yes. Have you ever had a sudden urge to jump in front of a car? No. Have you ever had a sudden urge to push someone in front of a car? No. If you were a witness to a murder and the killer threatened you if you told anybody, would you go to the police? Yes. Have you ever seen a ghost or anything supernatural that you couldn't explain? Yes, I explained that in the other game. If you could come back as a ghost, would you choose to haunt someone and make their life hell? I probably wouldn't do it to make their life hell. I would do it to tease them. And just do funny stuff, so no. If you could make a deal with the devil in exchange for your soul, would you take the opportunity to make a deal? No. If someone were hiding in your room right now and I told you exactly where they were, would you go check? Yes. Are you concerned that someone might be hiding in your room currently? No. Do you ever worry that someone might be living in your house without your knowledge? Well, yes. In my garage. Because there's an upstairs like apartment to my garage that I thought if I ever made it on YouTube, I would turn that into my studio for YouTube. And that way I could hire like an on-site editor or whatever. But sometimes it always creeps me out knowing that's up there and there could be somebody up there and I wouldn't know. But I've got cameras in the garage now because it freaked me out that much. So yes, I've worried about that. Are you afraid of leaving your feet to hang off the edge of a bed as you sleep at night? Yes, I am, but I have been for years. Have you ever had your, have your feet ever been pulled while you're sleeping? No. Have you ever felt like you were falling only to suddenly awake from a sleep? Yes. Do you realize that you might be incredibly fucked up? Yeah. If you were crazy, you wouldn't know you were crazy. Do you understand? Yes. If you could read people's minds and know exactly what everyone was thinking at all times, would you allow yourself that power? I don't think I would want to know. Because would that be like you could hear everybody at once? Because that would drive you absolutely insane. So I'm going to say no. If you could rob a bank and get away with it, would you do it? No. If you could turn invisible, would you spy on people? No, I would probably fuck with them just to freak them out. But no, not to spy on people. Are you afraid of death? Kind of, yes. Does the thought that there might be nothing after our life bother you? No, because I kind of accept that now. Does the thought that there might be an afterlife bother you? No. Are you afraid of being abandoned? Kind of, yes. Are you afraid of dying alone? Yes. Are you afraid of being lied to by the ones you love? Yes. Do you think the ones around you would betray you? I do, yes. Not my mom or nothing like that, but some people, yes. Do you have a hard time trusting people? I do. Do you feel alone in a crowd? You already asked this, and I said yes. Do you feel like you understand others fairly well, but others have a difficult time understanding you? All the time. Do you feel slightly more comfortable at this point? I've felt comfortable the whole time, but yes. Do you feel safe? Yes. Do you feel like you could be easily fooled by loved ones? Yes. Do you enjoy being dominated? No. Do you enjoy dominating other people? No. If you could live like royalty, would you? Well, yeah, who wouldn't? If you could travel anywhere in the world once, instantly and for free, but you may never return to that particular place once you left, would you do it? Yes. Do you believe in time travel? No. Do you think that aliens could potentially be humans from the future, just traveling back in time for various reasons? No. Would you choose to sleep inside of a coffin? Would I choose to? If I had the option between a bed and a coffin? No. If you had to chop off one of your hands or feet to escape from a killer, would you do it? Sure would. Does the sight of blood make you feel squeamish? Nope. If you knew a doll was haunted, would you buy it? Nope. Would you consider yourself to be superstitious? Not really, no. Oh, just a little stitches? I'm not even sorry. That reference was worth it. It was good. Does the thought of being put in a straitjacket make you feel uncomfortable? Yes. Would you ever walk through a graveyard just for fun? Would you ever walk through a graveyard, you mean? Just for fun? I mean, yeah, why not? No. No, I read that before. No. Would you try human flesh to see what it tastes like? Nope. Do you believe in voodoo? I do. If I told you that there's a voodoo doll that looks just like you hanging in a tree somewhere near your house, would that make you feel uncomfortable? No. Do you get uncomfortable on Friday the 13th? No. Do you ever worry that you're being followed? No. Are you afraid of sharks? Yes. Humans are more dangerous than any other animal. Do you agree? I do. Would you consider yourself to be a dangerous person? No. Would you rather choose the death penalty or over living the rest of your life in a cell? No, because even though I don't want to die, but I don't want to live in a cell either, but I would rather spend my time reading or something or trying to do something with my time other than just being put to death. So no. If I told you that there were 7 secret messages hidden throughout the last 100 or so questions, would you believe me? Yes. Do you believe that you might be in danger from a supernatural force? No. Would you consider yourself to be mentally stable? Yes, I do. But because being depressed and having anxiety and PTSD doesn't make you mentally unstable. It just, but that I can't speak. So I do believe I'm stable. I'm not crazy. Would you trust your best friend to be alone with your lover? Well, I don't really have anybody, so yes. Would you trust yourself? And my best friend I have is Wayne, and I would trust him, so yes. Would you trust yourself to be alone with your best friend's lover? Yeah. If you could leave this life behind you and live one of your wildest dreams, never return to this current time again, would you do it? Yes. Do you have a I don't know why I suddenly can't talk. Weird, isn't it? Weird. It's like I'm getting anxious or nervous, but I'm not. And if you guys have ever wondered, I used to stutter a lot when I was younger, and I still have that issue. And sometimes it takes a lot for me to not stutter. So sometimes when I get talking too fast, I get tripped up and stuff. It's because of that. I do have a stuttering issue. But I've been trying to overcome that through this streaming and trying to get into voice acting and stuff. And it's helped me out tremendously. So, do you have a specific goal in life that you're determined to achieve? Yes. Would you say that sometimes you lack motivation? Sometimes, yes. If someone attacked you, would you attack them back? Yes. Are you sure that the life that you're living is real and not just a figment of your imagination or some crazy in-depth dream? Yes, I'm sure. If you woke up right now and realized that everything you knew of this life was a dream and your actual life and everyone in it was entirely different, would you be disappointed with that outcome? Not necessarily. I mean, my mom, I wouldn't want to change my mom or my family or nothing. Or even like Wayne, my friends and stuff I've done now. So no, I guess I would be disappointed with that outcome. If you could win the lottery, but would only have 7 years to live, would you take the money? No. But I have a theory. I've noticed this theory a lot. If you look up people that have won the lottery or won like a large sum of money, something bad always happens to them. And I actually watched a TV show on this at one point too, because I thought it was crazy that somebody made a TV show on something that I thought about previously. So it's strange. So it's kind of sketchy the way fate plays that out if you win the lottery or something. Like it just something's weird about that. I don't know, maybe I'm just a conspiracy theorist. Not really, but I would not, no. Now, for the final and most important question. I want you to really think about this one and answer honestly. Take your time, don't answer too quickly. Really think about it. Are you happy? No. This is all very interesting. I'm going to turn your results into the fear machine and let it decide whether or not it wants to reveal your potential fate. I will be taking my leave now, but it was nice getting to know you intimately. I will see you soon, hopefully not too soon. I think we have enough information about you, whether you skipped questions, answered honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly. I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you carefully. I'm judging you. Based on based on what you've told me, let me tell you what I see. I see something hiding. Okay? I see you in a bathroom. You're in your own little world, completely oblivious to your surroundings. Sounds about right. There's someone hiding nearby. You don't know that they're in your home. They've been hiding for a while, perhaps even hours, completely unnoticed. They've listened to you, watched you, stalked you. They've seen you in the kitchen. They've seen you in your room. You didn't know they were there, but you could have sworn that you've heard things. You're by yourself tonight, at least you're supposed to be. Once you're in the bathroom, they strike. They catch you completely off guard. I see blood. So much blood. Puddles and puddles of crimson, warm flowing crimson. Cuts, so many cuts. Snips as if severed with shears. Pieces of flesh removed from bone, trophies, materials for sick craft. There's still hope though. There's a way to stay safe, but it's entirely up to you. Keep the doors locked, all the doors. They will try to enter the home 3 times. After the 3rd failed attempt, they will move on to someone else. They're very silent, very patient. They're an opportunist, and they'll wait for the right time. They'll sneak in as soon as you turn away from an unlocked door. They will also try entering through windows. If they've already managed to get in, then search thoroughly. Check all closets. They love closets. The 3rd day of the week, the hour of 11. This is all I can see. Good luck. Your secret word is intruder. All right, let me write that down. Nope. This will come in handy. Alrighty then. Take the secret word that was assigned to you into your session and make sure to let us know. We will be selecting some of you based on the current. So this is also involved with the other things too. Yep. So this is all kind of the similar stuff they said in the other one. So awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this other game from Random Studios. If you did, leave me a like and check out the game for yourself. It's on Steam. I'll leave a link down below. Be nice to one another, fight zombies and not each other, and we'll meet in the next video. See you guys.